What's up, everybody? Welcome in this brand new week. It's a brand new month, the month of March. And today, Monday, we are on the 4th of March, literally 2024. Would you believe it? We already in March. So we're gonna start with the economic calendar. You can get this economic calendar on the website of our basically broker, okay, tdmarket.com. And yeah, so we're gonna start with Monday. Okay, on Monday, what's happening on Monday? We've got few announcements already made. Okay, as you can see, we don't have some huge announcement on Monday, so it's gonna be a day purely technical. And yeah, so we had I can see we had the CPI month to month on CHF at 9:30. I can see it's the only news that we got. Okay, and yeah, let's see for Tuesday tomorrow. What are we having on Tuesday? Let's see, what are we having on Tuesday? Okay, 11:30. At 11:30, we literally having GDP quarter to quarter for everybody that trades the South African rand. Okay, a lot of you here, you trade the South African rand with us. Okay, so we're literally gonna have a look at this tomorrow. 11:30, we're gonna have the GDP. And what else? Let's see. And at 5 on the USD, we've got the ISM non-manufacturing PMI. Okay, also important. We're gonna keep an eye on it for tomorrow 5. So those are the two announcements that we gonna have tomorrow. Okay, major announcement. And let's see, Wednesday. So for Wednesday, what are we having on Wednesday? We're gonna start 2:30. We having the GDP quarter to quarter on AUD. Okay, on AUD. And okay, at 12 we're gonna have okay, spring focus statement. We'll see. That's on GDP at 12. But at the same time, in the Eurozone, we've got the retail sales month to month. This is also important. We're gonna keep an eye on that. Okay, on the Eurozone, the retail sales on Wednesday 12. Okay, 12 p.m. And then 3:15, okay, we've got the Audjpy non-farm employment change. So why are we having this? Remember, this is the week of NFP. So we're gonna try as much as we can to stay away from the USD pairs, okay? Because of course the USD will be filled with fundamentals this week, and we'll keep an eye on that on the USD, and of course the CAD as well. Look at this, 4:45 Wednesday, we having the interest rate decision. Very important. We're gonna keep an eye on that as well. And 15 minutes later, we've got IVPMI. Well, we'll keep an eye on it. And of course, at the same time, 5 o'clock, we've got the jobs opening. Okay, and of course, at the same time, we're gonna have also the chairman, the chair of the Fed, Powell. Okay, he's gonna literally speak. And yeah, so that's for Wednesday. So you will see that Wednesday we've got quite a few fundamentals, quite a few announcements that coming out, and we'll keep an eye on it. Let's see on Thursday. What are we having on Thursday? Thursday 8:45 on CHF, we've got the unemployment rate. Okay, we're gonna keep an eye on that just to see how it's gonna come out. And after that, we've got at 3:15, we've got the interest rate, okay, in the Eurozone. Very important as well. Okay, we're gonna keep an eye on that, and of course see what's gonna happen. Interest rate decision 3:15 in the Eurozone. Okay, and let's see what else. Okay, 3:45, we've got the European Central Bank. that will be holding, the monetary policy press conference. It's also important. We're going to keep an eye on that just to literally listen to what they're going to say. Of course, at 5, we've got Powell testimony again. Same time as well, we've got the president of the ECB, okay, Christine Lagarde. She's going to do a speech. We're also going to keep an eye on that. That for Thursday. On Friday, what are we having on Friday? Friday, let's see. At 12, we've got employment change, okay, in the Eurozone. And at the same time, we've got the GDP at 12 on Friday. We're going to keep an eye on that. The market might be volatile. We'll see, okay. And of course, at 3:30, we've got the employment change on the CAD, the Canadian dollar, in the Canadian zone. We're literally gonna have a 3:30 employment change, unemployment rate, okay? So those announcements will be very, very important. That's 3:30. And of course, at the same time, we're having also an unemployment rate on the USD, okay, in the US market, I mean, and we're having the beast here, non-farm payroll, called or known as the NFP, okay, the NFP, okay. So 3:30, literally the market will be volatile. We'll see, and we'll try as much as we can, as I said, to stay away from the US pairs, and let the week roll and see. Yeah, with that being said, we're going to transition to our MT4 just to see, okay, what's happening on our MT4. I'm going to try to remove some lines here quickly. Okay, and we're gonna have a look at literally 4 instruments. We're gonna start with Audjpy, and then Gbpjpy, US30, and Chfjpy. So those are the 4 pairs we're gonna have a look at today, and we'll come back tomorrow again to see what's happening. Okay, so literally right now we're having this here. We've got this structure here. As you can see, it's literally on the H4. So number one, you see that we had a huge rejection here. Okay, we had a huge rejection at the bottom of the structure. Okay, and the price went all the way up. So clearly, you're gonna see that we are in an uptrend. Okay, so if I have to put my Fibonacci, remember, after an impulsive move, okay, after every impulsive move, what's happening? We're having a correction or a retracement. Let's see if the retracement is valid here. We want to see if this retracement is already in our fib zone. As you can see, our retracement hasn't touched yet. We want to see the retracement coming in these zones. Okay, we want to see the retracement coming in these zones. So probably we might have something like this. We might have the price going up a little bit and then coming back down. And from this here, we're going to have what? We're going to have a complete correction. And from there, the price will go up. Okay, so there's a probability for us to literally catch this move down here. And that's what we're going to do. How are we going to catch this move down? It's literally like this. Okay, we're gonna use still our Fibonacci. As you know, the Fibonacci is a great tool. If you don't know about the Fibonacci, just email us and we're gonna give you access to our Millennials Fortunes University, and where you're gonna learn basically how the Fibonacci works. Okay, so as you can see, we've got a zone here. This zone, it's basically the zone between 50 and 61.8. So we're waiting for the price to retrace in these zones, give us some rejections here, and then we're gonna anticipate what? We're gonna anticipate a sell basically, okay? And that's how we're gonna take the sell. But remember, the sell will be on a very short term, okay? Gbpjpy, let's see. I mean Gbpjpy. Yes, as you can see, we are in an uptrend. Okay, the price went up, okay, gave us something there, went up, gave us a correction there, went up, and now it's developing a correction. I'm on a daily, okay, just to show you literally what's happening on the daily. And when I transition on the H4, you can see clearly the market behavior. What is the market behavior here? The price goes up and then gives us a correction. It goes up again, and now it's literally giving us another correction, which of course indicating us another cycle. So here we're going to wait for the price to come and literally break this low, give us a new low here. As soon as it gives us a new low, then we're going to do what? We're going to anticipate a buy, okay? That's on Gbpjpy. And then US30. On US30, okay, we also had like a huge movement. As you can see, we had this movement here, and then it gave us this correction. Currently, I'm on H4. Give me a second. I'm on H4. As you can see, I'm on H4. So what's happening here is we're having this movement. We had this movement here, okay? It gave us a correction, impulsive move followed by a correction. We had another impulsive move, and look at this, the price came and retraced in here, okay? But if we look at the previous market behavior, the market gave us what? It gave us a correction before giving us another impulsive move. So we are most likely to have another correction here. And as you can see, what the market is doing here, the market gave us an impulsive move. It retraced in our fib. As you can see, I placed our fib on this impulsive move. Okay, it retraced, touched the 50 level and rejected, but look how it's rejecting. It never rejected aggressively, but it rejected in the form of a structure. Okay, so with that being said, this became our correction of what? Of this movement here. Can we agree on that? So basically here we waiting for another movement down. So this is what's going to happen. A probability would be that we might have the price going down to test the 61.8 before going up. Okay, and if we have the price coming down to test the 61.8 level, you can see that we're going to have what? We're going to have a complete correction, more confirmations for us to buy. Okay, that's on US30. And the last one is Chfjpy. So Chfjpy. If I go on H4, let me go on a daily quickly. As you can see on a daily, okay, we're still having this correction here. The correction of what? Of this movement, impulsive movement there, as you can see. Okay, so I'm going to transition to H4 just to make it much more clearer. Okay, and you're going to see that we have a zone already here. Okay, so what are we waiting for? We're waiting for the price to give us like a new low. We want the price to come all the way down, break this low here, okay, give us a new low, and then we're gonna anticipate what? A buy. So basically we can still also take a short-term sale here. Let me show you on H1 what it appears like. Okay, we had this impulsive move. As you can see, we had an impulsive move, okay, to the downside, and we had like a perfect correction, as you can see, okay, like an expanding triangle. Okay, so basically we might have the price going back up a little bit again to test the 61.8 or even break and give us a new low before now going all the way down to create that low that we are looking for. So we're going to take a sell on the short term, okay, but in the long term we're literally looking for a buy. So this is it for today. I'm literally going to see you probably this week again, but make sure that your notification button is turned on, because tomorrow again we're gonna have another session and do a market updates. Keep well, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow. May God bless.